All right, it's the brother Aisha Yar coming back at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to all of you brothers and elders pushing this truth through the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity. And salutations to all you Aquath out there that's listening and learning. Today, I just want to get into a quick lesson talking about seeking your rest, which is the kingdom, the true rest. Because last night I was pretty much I ain't gonna say meditating, but I'm just over here thinking about the 90s, childhood, or the decade, or the 80s, whatever the case may be, early 2000s, pretty much of how great they were, because Esau did a fantastic job, putting everybody at ease, making everything that seemed so great, it made people feel like they were at rest, You had some great entertainment, the food was good. 1 second. All right, Salakia. Had to turn that off. But anyway, he just did a very great job at deceiving the people, because like I said, all kind of entertainment, the food was good, there's a lot of trends, movies, the way that everybody lived, people used to be like, man, I could quit my job right now and then I get another job within the next 2 days because the economy was good and all of this other stuff, and I'm over here, coming across like some old 90s theme songs from like cartoons or whatever and everything like that. And you look at those things, you be like, man, hey, you can't front, some of those things were entertaining and everything like that. And then I just started thinking about, how everything just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse as far as things like that goes. And I'm just like, man, this was done on purpose. They put you in a good state just so they can have you believe in them in this time, which is the most important. They made you feel like you were at home. They made you feel like you had rest. You were able to just go to work, go to school, come home, have fun, do whatever, family barbecues, this and that or whatever. And everything just felt at peace. Everything felt like it was at peace. Things might have happened that was wrong or bogus, and everything like that. Like, we still wasn't at rest, We still were going through a lot of things as far as a people and everything like that. Oppression and division was still around, but around that time, if you were growing up during those times, man, he really did make you feel like, hey, this is home, And then I just started thinking, I'm just like, man, when we make it to the kingdom, man, it's that's gonna be real rest, I wake up every day still tired. I can sleep for 12, 14, 16 hours. I still wake up the next day and still feel weary, because it's not our rest. And basically, man, we got to think about that, man. We got to think about the true rest. And right now, man, we trying to make it on the first go around, We trying to make it out of here on the first go around and see what our rest will be up front, We trying to make it there. We don't want to come back once everything was already started and started to be established and everything like that. We want to see what happens after this place goes down, and then we come up. You should want to see the beginning of everything. You don't want to see the fast forward of what happened, So I just want to get into that because that's the goal, man. We still got to stay strong. We still got to be out here and be like, hey, man, separate yourself from the world, We got to seek our true rest, because when we make it to the kingdom, that's going to be true rest. The days are going to be longer, and we're going to actually have time to enjoy ourselves. But in order to get that, we got to be fearful and have faith of the Most High, man. So that's the goal. So let me go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna get the book of Sirach, 4 and 12. All right, it says, he that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. Let me start, let me read 11 so you get the understanding. Sirach 4 and 11. Wisdom exalteth her children, and laid hold of them that seek her. He that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. Yeah, because once you really try to reach this knowledge and this understanding early, this wisdom early, it's going to be joy. Because not only are you awake now you understand what's going on. Now you understand why the world is the way it is. You understand why certain things happen. You understand why certain things are going to happen, and then you understand what you need to do to avoid all of this destruction and all of this bullshit that's coming to place, man. Then you understand to grind for the Most High, man. You understand to do this work. You understand to follow his commandments, statutes, and laws all the time. That's joy. It's not kingdom joy. That's heaven, right? You get a piece of dessert or something like that, and they bite into it. What they say? Oh, a little piece of heaven. Because heaven is nothing but, like the scriptures say, milk and honey, sweet things. And that's what we're going to have, but we got to work for it first. And we got to seek for it right now. Seek for it while you got a chance to. All right, so yeah, this is Jeremiah 6 and 16. It said, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Now it says, ask for the old paths, where is the good way? Because we're going to get back to the point where we're going to live like our forefathers. We're going to have the commandments, statutes, and laws written in our hearts. And it says, seek the old ways, seek the good way to live. It said, walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. We're going to have rest once we understand this and we establish it, and once we actually walk in these ways, man. We got to seek the ways of old. We can't be living out here the way that this world has taught you to live, man. It's about separation, man. That's what's called being holy. You got to be separated from this world, man. Seek this early. Seek the rest early. Seek the kingdom early. Seek Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah early. Excuse me. God in the Bible is Yahweh, and Jesus in the Bible is Yahweh Shah. Those are the true names, man. Seek them early. Because once this place start going down, man, hey, you can't call on that name no more. You had a chance. You had a chance. All right. So we're going to get the next one. Job 11. Job 11 and 14. It says, if iniquity be in thine hand, put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles. For then shalt thou lift up thy face without spot. Yea, thou shalt be steadfast and shalt not fear, because thou shalt forget thy misery and remember it as waters that pass away. And thy age shall be clearer than the noonday. Thou shalt shine forth, thou shalt be as the morning, and thou shalt be secure, because there is hope. Yea, thou shalt dig about thee, and thou shalt take thy rest in safety. Rest in safety. This is a safe place. When you seek your rest, man, it's a safe place. You be out here, man, and you think about the kingdom, you think about how glorious it's gonna be. You be like, man, I can't wait to experience that, man. But in order to get that, man, like I said, you gotta seek this first. This is safety, because once you follow Yahweh Ba'Shem, once you follow Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai with a full heart, man, he's gonna protect you through these terrible times, man. This is the time of Jacob's trouble. He's gonna protect you. This is safety. You just gotta have much faith, big faith in him, man. And like I said in other times, man, you got to fear him, because that's another way that's going to lead you to him as well, you know? So we're going to get the next one, Deuteronomy. Yeah, let's get that. Deuteronomy 27:1. And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day. And it shall be on the day we shall pass over Jordan into the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, that thou shalt set thee up great stones and plaster them with plaster. And thou shalt write upon them all the words of this law when thou art passed over, that thou mayest go into the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, a land that floweth with milk and honey, as the Lord power thy father hath promised thee. He promised us a land flowing with milk and honey. Milk and honey. That's rest. That's rest, because everything is going to be sweet. Everything is going to be good, man. It's not going to be no more tears, no more oppression, no more murder, no more being broke, no more having to work. None of that. Everything's just going to be sweet, man. Everything is going to be, you really going to have time to rest. You're going to be able to go to sleep at night and have a good rest. No nightmares, just wake up feeling good. Wake up feeling whole. But like I said, like I keep saying, we want to experience this on the first go around, man. We don't want to experience this once everything started already. You got to seek your rest early while you still can find it. Okay? We're going to get the next one, Revelation 21. And it says Revelation 21:4, and it says, the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. The former things are passed away. This is talking about when the kingdom is established. When we finally make it to the other side, there's going to be no more tears, no more pain. These are going to be former things. These are going to be things that we already experienced, and we will never experience it again. We'll never experience it again, man. We got to be out here, man. Come at the Most High with a full heart. Don't be double-minded. Don't be none of that. Come at the Most High with a full heart, man. Let them know that you really want to make it out of here. Don't just learn certain things and just be like, okay, yeah, I'm an Israelite. Get out here, man. Do something about it. Seek him early. Seek your rest early. Seek the kingdom early. Okay? Now we're going to jump to Psalms. Then I'm going to get one more scripture after that. Let's see. Should I start a little bit earlier? Yeah, I'll do that. This is Psalms 22:25. It say, my praise shall be of thee in the great congregation. I will pay my vows before them that fear him. The meek shall eat and be satisfied. They shall praise the Lord that seek him. Your heart shall live forever. You're going to be satisfied, man. We're going to be satisfied because the Lord said he's going to give Israel all things. All things. I only can imagine. I don't even know what that is. We so used to not having nothing. What is that? What is having all things? He already gave us a glimpse, so to speak. Men are gonna have spiritual power. Israel gonna have spiritual power. People, we gonna be out here like superheroes. The Yahushua is gonna be dwelling on earth. We gonna own our own planets. It's gonna be, man. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. We don't know where all things is. The Most High is the greatest creator of all time. The kingdom's just gonna get better and better and better and better. It's never gonna be a dull moment, man. It's never gonna be a dull moment. So let's get Romans. Romans 14 and 17. It says, for the kingdom of the Most High is not meat and drink, but righteousness and peace and joy in the Holy Spirit. Because, yeah, that's what it's going to be, man. Yeah, we're going to have things to, satisfy our flesh, so to speak, because we're going to have those transformed bodies, but we're still going to be doing things to pleasure our flesh, we still going to, sex is still going to be around, great food, great company, music, things like that. Yeah, all of that is going to be there for our satisfaction and for our enjoyment. But at the same time, the best thing about it is everybody's going to be in their right minds, man. Everybody's going to be in their right minds. Like it says right here, but righteousness and peace and joy. Peace, joy, and righteousness, man. Everybody's going to live the right way. That's rest, man. When everything goes right, that means you don't have to worry about everything. You can rest. You can calm down. Seek that early. I forgot. Let me get one more. Let me get one more. Here it is. Yeah. Psalms 84 and 10. It says, for a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. Psalms 84:10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. One day in the kingdom is going to be better than 1,000 days here, 1,000 years here. One day. It said right here, I would rather be a doorkeeper. You're like, man, I'll just be happy just to stand outside of this because that's how great this is. Man, I'll open the door for you just so I can have a peek in. Be like, man, this is the shit. It says better than 1,000 of the days here, man. One day is better than 1,000 days here. And that's why I brung up what I brung up earlier about the 90s, the 80s, the early 2000s, or whatever decade you grew up in, because you think about those times, a lot of those times were good times, but at the same time, man, these days ain't gonna have nothing of what's gonna happen to us in the future. These days ain't nothing. One day is better than 1,000. A day. Wow. One day is going to be better than the whole decade of the 90s, man. And I just wanted to bring that out, because, it's things about to go down and everything like that. And we got to, of course, prepare our minds for that. We got to be on point, So, but, at the same time, we know what's to come after this place goes down, man. The kingdom, which is heaven, which is going to be here right on earth. And it's going to be ruled by blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're going to rule the kingdom of heaven right here on earth. These are the chosen people of the Most High. The Most High only cares for those people. That's it. So with that, man, hey, Israel, keep grinding. Keep going forward, man. We almost out of here. We seeing everything is happening. We seeing the signs. We seeing this place go down day by day. It's news happening all the time. It's just things happening all the time. Like you can't even go down the street without, getting a notification on the phone or something about something else that just happened, man. People get worried. People getting worried. And it's a beautiful thing, man, because this place about to be over. So seek your rest early. Seek the kingdom early, man. Don't tarry, man. Don't wait. Get to it, man. Get to it. So with that, I'm gonna say, call halal Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to all you brothers and elders out there pushing this truth through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And salutations to the aqua out there that's listening and learning. And I'll be back at you, Lord willing, with another lesson. Shalom.